Okay, so I'm now in Victoria. I was in Albury today. I went to the cemetery. One of the really big old ones is the Pioneer Cemetery. And I used my spirit box, but I didn't pick anything up. I did get a little something next to one of the big graves that had a really nice tombstone. But there was really nothing. I didn't pick up anything. It was around, I think, 4:30, something like that, around 4:30. I don't know, 3:30, whatever. It was around the mid-afternoon, and it was really bright and sunny, and I was the only one in the cemetery, but I didn't pick anything up there. So now I'm in Beechworth, which is a really old historic town in Victoria, just south of the New South Wales border. And I got here really early because I was getting tired, so I wanted to have a nap. So I've been parked in the car park, and been inside because I heard a crowd, so I thought maybe that's my group. But I was a bit too early, so I've come back to the van. And just while I was standing in the van, I was still standing here with my backpack, and my bum bag. I got my bum bag with just my, carry my keys and stuff, and I got my spirit box in here. And it's just started going off. I was standing here doing nothing except just playing on my phone, and the spirit box was in my little bum bag, and all of a sudden it just starts beeping, and it was just turned off the whole time. I'm on full battery. I haven't charged it since the cemetery, but I don't know what it was, and it just started beeping now as well. So it hasn't beeped since I've got it, since I've turned it on. I don't know. I'm really curious. I mean, it's close to the time that I can go in, so I might actually go around the outside and maybe see if it works. But I'm actually really terrified now. I'm really scared. I don't know. I'm making sure that all my batteries are charged, and especially my phone, if we can take photos and maybe video. I'm not too sure, but I just know that we can use their equipment. So my EMF reader didn't arrive on time, sadly, from eBay, but I'm glad we got an opportunity to actually use some of their equipment, and that will help me to learn how to use the equipment properly, so when I go out on other investigations, I can use it and know what is happening. But I want to know why this is beeping all of a sudden. It's about 8 degrees outside. It's really cold, so I'm trying to find my beanie. I don't know. Maybe I could wear this one. What do you reckon? It's freezing outside. This one's probably better. This one is cute. Hang on. Skull mohawk. I don't know. I don't want to attract anything, to be honest. I actually have my clear quartz, my amethyst. I think this is my amethyst, and just my chouette. Just for protection. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I got protection for myself. I'll probably finish the paranormal investigation and sage my van. Oh my god, I should probably put salt around the perimeter of my van as well. I'm so nervous. But anyway, it's my first paranormal investigation tour at a place, so I'm really excited at the same time, but I don't want anything following me. I mean, if my van gets haunted, if a spirit comes following me in the van, there's nowhere to hide here. Nowhere to hide. So wish me luck. Yes, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, oh my god, this thing is going off. There's a tour going on at the moment. It's 9:15. I don't know if I can bring this spirit box in. I don't know. Oh my gosh. It's not even on. The power's not on. Hang on. Let me just... That's the power on. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? Turn off! Why is it like this? Okay, I have no idea. Oh my god, I'm scared.
Now, one important thing is going to be lights off. Robert's room is a manhole, so you can go down the ladder and view at the other end of the room. Okay? Now this was a service attic for electricity, hot water service. Interestingly, 128 or 150 years later, we're still finding Art Deco cigarette packets and 1956 newspapers and other things. More disturbingly, underneath the floorboards here, over there, we found a little cache of things whose profile is interesting. It was theatre tickets, receipts, pieces of wrapping paper with handwriting on them.
Can you turn the light on?
Ceilings in there, these shutters come down to the top, one up to the bottom, velvet curtain over the front, you're in there, and it goes dark. And you can see some of the women didn't like their accommodation. So that's a room for treating lunacy. This used to be called the Beechworth Asylum. Lunacy stopped being a disease after about 1919 when World War I veterans were coming home, and they had a lot more to worry about than women had been struck by moonlight. La Luna, the moon. So lunacy was being... Got the lights outside your room, if you'd like to light them up with little Francis. Matron. Because you imagine it was full of steam, that's where the steam went. You could go out the hole on the top, big line of shots and a big hot pipe there for drying laundry. If you want to see what they look like when they're operating, just go to Magdalene laundries. So the parents took them into these laundries. But they got to pick them up and they're still there 15, 20 years old. Now, those people who enjoyed yourself home as well, my name is Jeff. The residents here, they're the 1860 shutters, give you some idea. This was a lockdown place. Later on, they put the incontinence trimming on the bottom so you could hose it out if they wanted to paint the wall. Heaters didn't come in until the 1950s because it didn't get cold here. And then, the person associated with this cell had a haircut in Melbourne and his beard trimmed. When the barber showed him the mirror, he didn't like it. So he just grabbed the cutthroat razor and slashed his throat. You know, so that's considered just well, start, mate. He had a sworn at you and then said, well, yeah, mate. Yeah. One thing I find odd and interesting, turn all the lights off and look up. You see the sun across is directly over the centre. Blinking in Morse code. So we recorded it on the video, slowed it down, and then pulled out his fingers on what the letters were. And the letters south and east. S and E. Yeah, and so that's the way they used to spot the planet fire. And the bloke up there had a Morse key, very short range radio. And then the observer, him, would have a Morse key and send it back through the lines to the artillery. And so on back there, they had a big table and spot there. And then
I'm back at the asylum, and yeah, because I stayed in town in the van last night, and I was just curious to see what the town looked like in the daytime. And yeah, Beechworth Asylum is actually just as creepy in the day as it is at nighttime. I went down and took a few snaps of the other place down there, where the worst of the like the criminals who actually did really bad things to people were committed down there. Last night we went down and Will had these lights that could light up on demand, and they did at the end. Crazy stuff happened last night. So starting from the start, yeah, I got in there and it was really good. I got to have a look at some of the things where they actually performed lobotomies on people. So the tools and things were there, and some skulls. I don't know if they're real. I should have asked, but it was they looked real. And also my camera, I just used my mobile last night, and it stuffed up like so many times, like it froze. It wouldn't record, and when it did record, it froze. So I looked at the videos today, and there were two big ones that had like a lot of evidence where words would come up in these particular rooms that were really active, and they came up with Jackie. That there was a guy named Jack, sorry, and yeah, it was really interesting. I really recommend going on this tour. If you're really into the history of it, there's a history tour, but we got a little bit of the history, especially when we're investigating the rooms. But yeah, it was really interesting that my mobile phone, like, it didn't hasn't stuffed up like this ever. I had to restart my phone quite a few times, and yeah, like, I don't know, it didn't work on the most active rooms that I had picked up things. Those two videos didn't work at all. So yeah, creepy and weird, but yeah, it was actually really good. I really enjoyed the tour with Will. So thank you, Will, for letting me stay back and have a chat and find out a little bit more about the equipment, the history, the possum that lives up in this history. So I was thinking about staying here overnight, but then I was a bit too creeped out because my spirit box would not stop beeping. So yeah, there was a time in down there, not in, so this is like the admin part and the actual wards in there. So we went down to the palliative care where people died, like there was a few kids also there, and yeah, I asked if, you know, in the men's quarters, I guess it was, if they could light up my spirit box with the blue light, and they did when I did ask them. So yeah, this stuff wasn't even recorded because my phone was stuffing up, and today my phone's fine, so who knows what. Coincidentally, it's all good. And I did charge my battery, as I said last time, so it was like nearly 100%, and by the time I finished the 3-hour tour, it was nearly dead. So that's why I was also saving. I was constantly taking things off my phone to make sure that I had enough storage. And yeah, every time I did that and then started recording, the phone just, yeah, stuffed up and just didn't want to record anymore. And it was on record, but then it just froze. It was just frozen. So yeah, it was really weird. But anyway, this is the place. I think I've taken enough video and photos of it. I've taken photos of the inside, and it was all dark, but it was really good. So I really recommend it. So thank you to the Beechworth Asylum ghost tour guides. Everyone was great. The group was great. In the end, we had 3 people, but the 4 people that were in our group that left for after the 2 hours, they were really good. There was one that was a medium, and she picked up a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, interesting stuff.